I used to wear glasses, but I have contact lenses. They studied English for a long time. He will study English at university. I was cleaning my room yesterday. If he finished his work early, he would go home. Can you lend me your car for a day? He has already cleaned his room. I couldn't find my keys because I misplaced them. He wished he hadn't bought those expensive shoes. Italian cuisine was served in the restaurant. Before becoming a writer, she worked as a teacher. If he won the lottery, he would buy a mansion. The pen I lost yesterday was expensive. The dog is barking at the postman. We love going to concerts. The old building used to be a school. He plays the guitar very well. The concert will start at 20:00. If you don't hurry, we'll miss the train. The dog was barking at the postman. If you don't stop talking, I will leave the room. Do you know the guy who fixed our roof? He cut himself while shaving. He wants to adopt a pet. The movie I watched last week was in the romantic comedy genre. Would he play guitar in a band? They have finished their homework. We are planting flowers in the garden. I feel happy when I see the rainbow. If they throw a party, they'll invite us too. The message was ignored by the recipient. I won't be able to go on vacation this year. I finished my homework before dinner. How breathtaking. The error was repeated several times. If it snowed, we would go skiing. If we leave now, we will catch the train. It may be sunny tomorrow. He said to me, I will come tomorrow. He was reading a book on the sofa. He doesn't like spicy food, does he? Have you ever tried sushi before your trip to Japan? I wish I didn't have to wait in line. We watched a documentary on TV. He drew a beautiful picture. He needs to get food. What a breathtaking view. He will finish his homework before watching TV. I can understand basic Spanish. He locked himself in his room. If they come early, we can go to the park. They criticized themselves for poor performance. He worked hard all day. T-Rex is the largest dinosaur ever. How strong! How peaceful! The Statue of Liberty is the most iconic symbol of freedom. They visited their grandparents' house. We've been driving for hours. My friend likes to play the guitar. You live in London, right? We can go shopping after work. We used to go camping in the summer. My father works late tonight. I need to get some food for dinner. We won the game because we played well. Winter is colder than summer. We have enough supplies for the camping trip. The song I heard on the radio got stuck in my tongue. Can you fix the broken chair? That's incredible. If I don't set an alarm, I'll sleep too much. We enjoy playing football and our classmates also enjoy it. I need to study for the exam, she told him. We had seen this movie before, so we knew the ending. It could be a great opportunity for you. The project was completed on time. We should book the tickets in advance, right? If I see him, I'll say hello. The cat licked itself clean. I have to clean the house before the guests arrive. They haven't finished their homework, have they? He previously worked as a teacher. She wants to attend a yoga class. They decorated the room themselves. If I had a camera, I would take pictures of the sunset. He learned to swim. The house they sold was too small for their family. If it rains, I will stay at home. What a strong team. We must prepare for the presentation. He may need your advice. I may visit my grandmother this weekend. The boy riding the bike is my brother. They have a successful business. They were playing football in the park. We had fun with the movie marathon. The song I heard on the radio got stuck in my tongue. They pushed their limits to win the match. I wish he could speak more than one language. Is there enough food for everyone at the party? The view of the hotel we stayed in was very beautiful. The blue car is more expensive than the green one. He cooked dinner for his family. Have they ever been to Disneyland? I have a friend whose father is a doctor. How comfortable. The error was repeated several times. He needs to fix the leaky faucet. He fixed the broken computer. We can go camping in the mountains. There are too many people in the room. They've been traveling around Europe for a month. They were having a picnic in the park. The restaurant we went to on our anniversary had delicious food. They will soon be able to make a decision. Mary is going to the library, and so am I. Istanbul is Turkey's largest city. His apartment is smaller than mine. When the music starts, start dancing. We should invite them to the party, right? He used to play football when he was younger. I am very pleased. We must respect our elders. Birds are chirping in the trees. He has too few friends to invite to his party. My sister made the cake. There is very little time left to finish the task. He wants to visit Rome and I want to visit him. The photo was taken on the beach. How gentle. They've known each other since college. He has been reading for hours. The library closes at 1800. They said, we won the basketball game. I taught myself to swim. They had a swimming pool in their backyard. The cat chased the mouse. I need to book a hotel for my upcoming trip. They can't solve the puzzle, can they? Do you like chocolate? Asked. The blue sky is clearer than the gray one. We were waiting for the bus in the rain. My house is smaller than yours. What time does the train leave? Asked. Can you lend me your pen, please? We have sufficient resources to complete the project. They prefer the coast to the mountains. He doesn't like coffee, does he? We are learning how to make salsa. She danced at the party. The dress she's wearing is beautiful. He was able to quickly solve the math problem. Green grapes are more juicy than red ones. They said, we won the basketball game. Does he play the piano? The man speaking to the police is a witness. I wish I had $1 million. The book was recommended by a friend. They did not eat enough vegetables in their diet. We used to picnic in the park. They would go for a walk in the park. He hates studying. If you don't study, you will fail the exam. My family goes shopping every Saturday. We clean the house on Saturdays. If he had a car, he would drive to work. The book I'm reading is a science fiction novel. The movie was watched by millions of people. We have been waiting for the bus for a long time. I wish I didn't have to wash the dishes. The book I lost was my favorite book. What a delicious dessert. Did they finish their homework before the deadline? He is jogging in the park. They are playing basketball in the park. They must be excited for their upcoming vacation. We couldn't find the correct address. How interesting. If I had a camera, I would take pictures of the sunset. What a helpful guide. We have to finish our project by Friday. I wish I could turn back time and change my mind. The moon is the closest celestial body to Earth. He can run fast. If I were a superhero, I would have superpowers. I can jog in the morning. Do you like chocolate? Asked. He ate too much pizza and felt full. They would go for a walk in the park. If you don't study, you will fail the exam. They may not have enough time to finish. Tigers are the wildest animals in the jungle. He knows how to swim. The girl who plays the piano is very talented. She caught herself staring at him. If it snowed a lot, we would make a snowman. I need a break and rest for a while. You should read more books to expand your knowledge. He blamed himself for the missed opportunity. I found my lost keys. He likes ice cream, and so do I. I'm cooking dinner for my family. He studied Spanish for 3 years. They will travel to Europe in the summer. The book I'm reading is really interesting. We used to play board games on rainy days. Why did you leave early? Asked. We clean the house on Saturdays. She danced at the party. He takes a shower before going to bed. He always arrives on time. Can you lend me your pen, please? Had he ever traveled alone before his backpacking trip? The moon is the closest celestial body to Earth. He was happy to be promoted. They have lived in this neighborhood for years. They were playing cards at the table. We had a cat but it ran away. The king cobra is the longest venomous snake. They drank too much coffee and couldn't sleep. More talented than her sister. He needs to find a job. I'm the cat sleeping on the couch. They must be tired after such a long journey. Please be quiet, she told him. He fixed the broken computer. The teacher in my class is very strict. They traveled a lot before they had children. What a talented musician. This is the best pizza I've ever had. We were passing through the countryside. He is waiting for his friend in the cafe. He wished he hadn't told her his secret. Much obliged. If he practices every day, he will improve his skills. How comfortable. If we leave now, we will catch the train. He could start his own business. He doesn't like swimming. We are waiting for the bus to arrive. You should apologize for your behavior. I am very impressed. Will you meet me at the cafe? He was able to quickly solve the math problem. He can come to the party tonight. They will be late to the meeting. We have enough supplies for the camping trip. He'll be upset if you don't attend his birthday party. They don't like spicy food, and neither do we. He was playing the piano in the living room. There were too many people at the concert. He drives to work every morning. He had read the book twice before lending it to me. He cooked dinner for the family. The dog was chasing its tail in the backyard. The suitcase is too heavy for me to carry. She was cleaning the kitchen after dinner. He poured himself a glass of wine. If the weather is nice, we will go swimming. Apples are larger than cherries. It can be a difficult task. If I see him, I'll tell him the news. Unless it's urgent, I'll come to the meeting. He can't go out because he's grounded. We can go camping in the mountains. We can go swimming later. Had he ever been to Australia before his business trip? They visited the museum on Sunday. There is little time to have lunch between classes. It smells delicious. He has a lot of homework to do. I understand the rules. They had just arrived at the hotel. We were watching the sunset on the beach. He wishes he could travel to space. He has enough money to buy a new phone. The song was sung by a talented singer. The road was closed to traffic due to construction. Unless it's urgent, I'll come to the meeting. The photo I took on vacation is on my phone. There is very little information available on the subject. Appreciates good music. He wished he hadn't bought those expensive shoes. I played the guitar at the concert. How extraordinary. See you at the restaurant, they said. He's fixing his bike. Informative. They watched a movie in the cinema. We picnic in the summer. He's swimming in the pool. We're doing karaoke at the party. They used to go shopping every Saturday. We were fishing in the lake. Have you ever been to Paris before your trip last year? He had read the book twice before lending it to me. Will you meet me at the cafe? I want to find a part-time job. The letter was sent yesterday. Mary goes to the gym, and so do I. The team worked hard for the match, so they were confident. I will help you with your project, provided you ask nicely. He painted the room blue. He worked until late last night. He wished he hadn't told her his secret. We can go camping in the mountains. He needs to fix the leaky faucet. Wake up immediately when the alarm goes off. He won't be able to come to the party, is he? Do you know the man who won the lottery? We can have pizza for dinner. Extraordinary. Did you play the piano as a kid? I already sent the email. She has to cook for her family tonight. Sarah isn't going to the party, and neither am I. I challenged myself to run a marathon. He'll get angry if you don't apologize. They may already be gone. He has to finish his report by the end of the day. The movie interests him. The letter was written in English. Have you finished your work? They go to school on their bikes. He needs to exercise regularly. We need to clean the windows. What a great opportunity. We trust each other. Can you lend me some money? I don't have enough food for lunch. My sister works as a teacher. He was able to quickly solve the math problem. They would visit their grandparents every summer. He needs to learn to swim. I teach children English. He lived in a small village. Is this the restaurant where we had dinner last night? What a beautiful garden. We see our friends on the way to the party. Tom is the funniest person I know. How beautiful. My sister was driving the car. She knows how to cook. She said to him, "Please help me carry these bags. I always make a list when I go shopping." He wished he hadn't bought those expensive shoes. The boy whose bike was stolen is crying. Elephants are the largest land animals. The car was washed by a professional. The restaurant will close at midnight. What a helpful friend. We're watching a documentary about wildlife. He will fix the car engine. The coffee is too hot to drink immediately. The photo I took on vacation is on my phone. She had cooked dinner before her guests arrived. If he doesn't practice more, he won't pass the driver's license exam. Do you know the person who won the lottery? We congratulated ourselves on a successful job. If I don't set an alarm, I'll sleep too much. He's tired too, I'm tired too. Have you seen the last episode of your favorite series? We're going to the beach tomorrow. The new laptop is faster than the old one. We eat breakfast at 7 o'clock. The house was sold at a high price. They can solve complex math problems. I often visit my elders. She is wearing a beautiful dress to the party. They said, "We won the basketball game." I want to meet new people. We have to study for the upcoming exam. The flowers smell wonderful. The package was shipped yesterday. They cook dinner together. He will be very happy when he receives the gift. He drives his car to work. Can you speak louder, please? We were watching the sunset on the beach. He needs to buy a new computer. He plays tennis twice a week. He needs to fix his car. I feel happy when I see the rainbow. The dress she's wearing is beautiful. He visited his family in another country. We usually go on vacation in the winter. When I have free time, I will clean the house. If he had a bike, he would go to school with it. Mary hates to wash the dishes after dinner. The violin is the most sensitive musical instrument. Did you run in the marathon? They visited their grandparents' house. When I have free time, I will clean the house. He doesn't like spicy food, does he? He studied science for the exam. They visited the museum on Sunday. If it snows tomorrow, we can go skiing. She is shopping for new clothes. He could not enter the house because he lost his keys. The coffee is too hot to drink immediately.